Yes. Okay, I am live. Let me share this. Let me share this with everyone. Hold on. Everyone. I'm going to do the event from start to finish, guys. I am going to start off the event right now. Okay, let's go to the live chat. Welcome, Fultzy. We're going to start off the stream. We're going to do Battle of the Bastards. I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas, wonderful Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. You deserve it. So let's get this party started. We're going to start with free cities, good old free cities in here, and we're going to go ahead and pump through and get this done. So we'll always start off with long braid, getting things rolling. Then we do our man Drago. Then we do our man other Dothraki guy. And then we pump long braid again. This is an easy event for free cities because of the ability to just go turn one and just go ham on everyone. So this is how we do things. They're not as beefy as the egg event. Egg event is pretty darn beefy. And I hope you guys enjoy just chatting with me, playing as well. This game has a lot of good things in it, and I think it's going to get better next year. We're closing in on 2025 right around the corner. 2024 being done like pretty soon. So we got a lot of good things to look forward to. The staff are on break right now. So today's big issue that most people had was, welcome Tom, welcome to the stream. The biggest issue that people had with today's deal was that many people bought the green summons for the Renea offer. And unfortunately, they changed it from green summons to dragon egg summons. So the people that bought the offers weren't able to use their currency. So that was a big issue. I know a lot of people were upset about that. And the staff is just out. They are on vacation right now. So unfortunately, that is... yeah, they gotta go away. You know, they gotta have their own vacation time too. So I understand that, but they should really test their things out because a lot of people were relying on Renea. Renea is part of the meta, so you gotta really get things out while you're going through your game. You got to get things out, especially with these deals being some of them so expensive. You got to make sure that they're done right. So unfortunately, that was what happened with the Renea deal today. And I know some people were going for Stannis instead. My buddy Bully, he went for Stannis. And yeah. So that is that. I hope everyone's having a good evening and having a good time in their event. And hopefully you guys have good brackets, because generally I don't recommend starting so early. I'm just doing this for the stream so that I can entertain you guys. I don't really care that much about the legendary gear as much as I used to. It certainly helps. It does certainly help, so I can't say it doesn't help, but in my opinion, it's more of a trophy than anything. It's just a super trophy, and Treacherous, don't get yourself all bent out of shape if you get in a bad bracket in Treacherous. Kingslayer, at least you have 3 spots where you have the ability to just get your legendary gear. But if you're in a Treacherous bracket and you have bad luck, just don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. But I would recommend, again, just don't enter too early, because when you enter early, that's exactly what happens. You face off against all the big whales, and that bites you, because then you're fighting for good position with them. So we have a nice Thursday night stream right now. I am going to, depending on demand, I might be upgrading equipment so that we can see my face. I do have a program that I am trying out for the stream, but depending on demand, it all depends on demand. If demand is there, I will have my face on stream in a more professional layout. But if not, I will continue to use this application. I do want to stream events because I think it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to just do these events and just get it all done with the energy refills being so easy to get nowadays. It just makes it's just great. It's just great. So I think that's definitely the way to go. And we're just going to plow through this event. This one is actually my second favorite event. I do like Rook's Rest event a little bit better, but this event is pretty solid. Let me know what you guys think is the best event in game. Yeah, it doesn't even feel like a holiday. It feels like it feels like a Monday today. We had Christmas Eve 2 days ago, and then we had Christmas Day yesterday, and now kind of felt like a Sunday. But I don't know, man. I'm confused what day it is. I'm just so confused what day it is. We're gonna go ahead and get this one rolling and move on to the next battle as soon as I can clear this. That's the only problem with free cities, is that you are super reliant. If there are a lot of enemies, you are super reliant on the gems being out in the colors that you need. So that can be a situation if not properly done. But overall, yeah, this is my team for normal and hard. And then I think what I'm going to do for Treacherous and Kingslayer, I do believe I'm going to use Baratheray. I think I'm going to use, but I'm not going to use Melisandre. I am going to use Varys instead and go for the rainbow team. We're going to go for a rainbow. That's what we're going to do. Get this going. 7 enemies. Yeah, a lot of enemies. You really need reds. You really need reds on the board for this team. Now, the greens are the meta. So I think they're going to have another green offer. I don't know if it's going to be the same thing, the huge one. It might be a smaller green offer, but We'll find out soon enough. I mean, these deals are going on for 12 days, and we're going up to the new year where the deals will be going on till a little bit after that, and then they'll be coming back after their break, their holiday break, and I think they're going to have some big announcements for us. I really do. I really think they're going to have some big announcements for the game. There's a lot of features I would like to see. One of my alliance mates did bring up a Zivitar. He did bring up a good idea that's in many of these types of games, a tower mode where you actually, oh, I missed that. Oops. A tower mode where you actually go to higher levels of difficulty and you do progress for good rewards. So that would be a lot of fun, and then you could use different characters in these modes. So it would just be a lot of fun. It would. I think it would be nice. Time to use the refill. First refill of the night. First refill of the night. What was that? Okay. First refill. I think I have a lot, so I should be good. Yeah, but this event, they do have a lot of enemies, so you do need a decent board for free cities. Thank you. Thank you, F. I only see your name as with an F. Okay. Now we're up to the sub-boss. Let's get this going. Yeah, you really need those reds. You really need those reds. That wasn't too bad, but if I face off against a green guy, they're taking me. They're taking me with this with that green team. They score crazy high points. Even with free cities, you're not catching up. I know, at least in the egg event, because they destroy the eggs. But in this one is different. If you guys have any questions about the game, now's a good time to write up in the chat box below, and I will be happy to answer any of your questions. If there's, I know coming out, I think tomorrow is Caitlin Stark. Oops, I used the wrong move. I think tomorrow is Caitlin Stark and Ned, so that should be interesting for some people. I do have the new free-to-play guide coming out. I did film a bunch of content right before holiday plans happened. So I did film a whole bunch of content that's coming out this week. I do have some other stuff in the works, so I'm really excited. And we do have the giveaway. So make sure to enter. It's a couple of videos ago. You can go ahead and you can put in exactly what, just enter the contest, and it'll be nice for you if you win, because free gold roll, baby. And if we get to 1,500 views, I am giving away 2 gold roads. So that'll be nice. And let's see, what do we got going on here? I want to level the greens, but at the same token, I just want to play with Baratheons. I love my Baratheons. Love my Baratheons. Am I still on normal? Yeah, I think I'm still on normal. We got a good amount of green here, so that will be beautiful for when I run out of moves. They did nerf free cities, but they're still pretty good for the opening of being able to get things done fast. As you can see, I'm just plowing through the content right here. And we're almost done with normal. I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to progress to treacherous after this. Or maybe I'll do hard. I'm not sure. We'll see. I mean, they could still get the job done. You just got to be careful for the blue enemies. A lot of blue enemies in Battle of the Bastards. Actually, in most of the events, there's a lot of blue enemies. But there's so many good red characters in this game. It's really funny how many good red characters are in this game. And I remember when I was first playing with Red Daenerys and how great she was in events for me. I did restart the free-to-play account, and that was the account that I pounded the welcome banner really hard for 14 days, and I was able to get Red Daenerys, Ned, and Ghost to 3-star for free. And what happened with that one is it just reminded me of the old days when I had Red Daenerys, and I used her for events. And she just put in a lot of work. But against the blue enemies, she suffers. She struggles. And Stannis suffers against the blue enemies. And then you also have Melisandre. She struggles against the blue enemies. So, yeah. Blue enemies are not my favorite in events. I've just had so many experiences where extra turns were taken. I don't even remember what the Rook's Rest ones were. Let's go ahead and pump out hard. Let's get this done really quick so we could get into the fun part. The fun part is Kingslayer and Treacherous. Although I will say with this meta, you do have to see, he doesn't take him out. He doesn't take him out there. With this meta, you do have to replay the levels a little bit because sometimes you don't get the right board. And if you don't get the right board, it doesn't matter how good your team is. You're not going to get a high score. You're not getting a high score. So you do have to replay the levels over. It's not like Free Cities where you could just spam everything and just take them out like as you see right here. A lot of red on the board, which is nice. We're going to need that for the next wave. Oh, it's only one guy left. I should have just taken him out with that. I was not paying attention. And you know what's nice? Is I like that we're getting a lot of purple tokens in these events. It's going to help free-to-plays. Yes, they did get rid of the green summons, but now with Red God Altar, after this I'm going to do Red God Altar with the ad. I think I'm going to see, it doesn't refresh for me at the same time all the time. Like I'll start the day in the morning, I'll load up the game, go for Red God Altar, and sometimes the ad doesn't pop up for me. I don't know why. I am not sure why it doesn't pop up for me, but it just doesn't. It just doesn't. So that is, I wish it would just pop up because I don't want to have to remember all day that I have to keep checking for the next one. It's really good because I'm getting a lot of two green summon tokens a day. I've had 3 days where I've gotten 2 green summons. That's just amazing. On top of trials and everything. I just feel like they're making steps in the right direction. I like that we're getting a lot of purple summons. And I like that we're also getting a lot of, well, I like the summon 80 times and get 15 shards of a character. I wish the limit, maybe they'll increase the limit on that. Maybe they won't. I don't know, but It's good. It's good. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, what do we got here? One enemy left. We'll just pop that. Yeah, I want to get right into Kingslayer. I mean, I want to get into Treacherous and Kingslayer. Because easy and harder, they're a little boring in my opinion. They're a little boring. I like to get a lot of cascades and a lot of fun going on. And unfortunately, it doesn't really happen with that. Okay, so we got this going on right here. And beautiful. And we'll take him out with Drago. That's true. That's true, Nicaragua. That's true. Definitely true. Definitely true. And you know what? I actually saw somebody someone posted in my Discord channel. Make sure to check the link in the description of my Discord. Hey, Thrag. If you check the Discord server, someone did actually post someone got 100 shards in Red God Altar. So it is possible. Yeah, it's really nice to get the tokens from it. It's really nice. And then we have trials on top of it. I remember everyone was really ticked off. When I was ticked off, I was really ticked off when they got rid of the greens from the events. That was not fun. But once it came back where you were getting more resources, it's always a good thing in resource management games. Oh, look at that. We got a lot of red. We got a lot of red. Okay, let's take this guy out. Oh, we didn't take him out fully. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll stack up some red. We'll leave the light on for you. What's that commercial? That's one of those hotel commercials. We'll leave the light on for you. Okay, what are we going to do with this guy? You know what? I'm just going to use... Oh, there's only one enemy left. I'll just take him out. Easy. Easy peasy. Okay, we're up to number 9. We're moving right along. Are you guys entering the event now, or are you guys waiting? What's your strategy? I would like to know. I do recommend telling people to enter later on to get a better bracket, but sometimes with life getting busy and such, I think it's better to just play when you have the time. Unless you have time when the event is going to, before the event ends, because, I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but legendary gear is good, but in my opinion, it's a little overrated. Like, yes, it does help. Like, every little bit helps. But in the reality of the situation, oh, you did, Dimebag? That's good. Yeah, Jason, I think that's the way to go. But like, maybe it's because I have so much legendary gear, and it's funny because everyone does get a lot of different gear. But what's funny is I need strategist gear the most, and I get the most of Archer and Beast. Those are the ones I get the most, and it just so happens that they keep giving me Archer and Beast gear, which is so unfortunate, but it happens. But I don't know, it's kind of a little overrated in my opinion for like what people do. Like, people will spend thousands of dollars to get the new metas just to get legendary gear. I don't know. And now, with trials coming out, there's even less energy to farm the campaign so that you get gear, because you need gear in order to get more. So that is a situation. You You need to get gear in order to upgrade it. It's a nice feeling. It's a nice feeling, Andy. Oh, that's good, Thrag. It's a nice feeling when you get it. When you get it, it's like winning. It's like hitting a home run or hitting a three-pointer. It's a great feeling. Oh, why did I waste the turn? Whatever. It's only hard. It's a good feeling when you get the legendary gear, especially for the first time. I remember when I was fighting in the egg event. I remember when I had my team with Ned and Tyrion. Those were the good old days. When I had my Tyrion, and I even had Cat on there for a little bit of sustain. And then I was doing moves with Cat. The AoEs with Cat because of Tyrion. That was crazy. Comment below if you remember the Tyrion nerf. But it's a good feeling when you get legendary gear. Maybe I've just gotten it so many times that I've kind of just saying, like, what's the point? I don't know. I don't feel like it's as powerful as I also think that many people are gonna introduce more ways to get legendary gear in the game. I think they're gonna introduce more ways. Most of these gacha games, what they do is they have something super exclusive for a while, and then they make more modes or more ways to get it. So I think they are going to make legendary gear more accessible for people. What do I think about the race summon? I was talking about it in the initial part of the stream. Oh, I shouldn't have used that move. Oops. I was talking about in the initial part of the stream. They did the player base dirty with that race summon because a lot of people spent money on the greens or the first deal that had the Boltons that had a lot of summons, and they were waiting for that Renea because they did actually answer. The developers in their Discord, they do have a Discord, they did answer that the Renea summon was going to be for green tokens. And what ended up happening was today, as you guys all saw, it ended up being the dragon event tokens. So a lot of people were pissed off. Yeah, a lot of people were pissed off. And rightfully so, because if you're making plans like that, you know what, another thing I noticed is that most games on Christmas, they give you a gift. And initially in this game, when it first came out, they used to give the King's Gift. And the King's Gift was a whole bunch of summons and resources like silver and iron. It was just awesome. It was really awesome. I don't know if you guys remember. I don't remember if you guys remember that. But the King's Gift was great. King's Gift. Oh, you still use them, Nicaragua? Yeah, Tyrion. Unfortunately, a lot of people were going crazy on Tyrion. He was one of the main reasons why my cheap to play account, the mini, was doing so well because of Tyrion. And then they changed his ability. They didn't nerf him because apparently his move was never supposed to do that. They just fixed him. Yeah, I feel bad for the people about Ray, but it happens. That's what happens in these kind of games. Yeah. You know what, Blade, I agree with you. I agree with you because in this game, there is not that, like, this is a competitive game. Okay, So when yesterday for Christmas Day, I saw one of my wife's cousins playing Candy Crush, and it made me think of how much I appreciate this game, because Candy Crush is like not that much to do. It's very basic. You're just beating a level. You're not building. I kind of feel like in these games, we always like building and making things stronger. And Candy Crush doesn't have that. So with the legendary gear, we're competing against other players for a prize. We're competing against players for a prize. And that's a very good feeling. So when you do win that event, or you get third place in Kingslayer and you get that legendary gear, it's a dopamine rush. You just feel it and you feel really good about it. So I don't blame you there. But after you get it for a while, you realize it's a spending trap. It's a way for you to just say, I am going to keep getting this legendary gear, and they just made it more competitive. Like if you think about it, when Black Friday hit and they put all those offers out there for all those Renea shards and all those green tokens, you just made the competition more fierce. You just made it harder to get legendary gear. You also made it, if you were a new player and you spent a little bit of money, you can actually get legendary gear right away. You just need the resources. You just need those resources. You just need gold, and not gold. You just need silver, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not like other games where you need to get specific kind of gear and pieces. It's not that complicated, but the legendary gear does feel good, and it's competitive, and it makes you want to win the events. Because what would be the reason for the events? There would be no good reason for events other than, Raid is kind of a joke right now. Raid is kind of a joke. I was super excited. I have gotten to the Iron Throne before, and I was quickly knocked out of it. And then I was thinking about rebuilding it with the Shield team. But the latest update to Raids has made it so that it's actually a blessing in disguise for me, because it's just whoever can spend the most gold dragons. It's not about skill. Before, you would have to hunt the people in your leaderboard and knock them down and keep attacking them. And that was fun. And Raids was like the most competitive part of the game. Raids was the most competitive part of the game, at least for me. I felt like that was a way to differentiate some of the players. But it does wear off, the legendary gear phase. It does. You'll see when you get there. It's good. Enjoy the feeling now. Raid also, even like I talked to my buddy Bully, and he has told me you're only going to get into gold 2 because everyone's spending a lot of gold dragons. Now, he plays the game. He is a cheap to play player. Oh, wow. That's frustrating, Justin. That's frustrating. After months of playing, hundreds of dollars invested, finally got up to gold 1. Literally couldn't beat anybody. Yeah. It was a fun competitive part of the game, in my opinion, but it's just not worth it. So events is kind of all we have. So it does feel good to get the legendary gear, but when you think about the opportunity cost and what it actually takes to get there, I was playing Rook's Rest, and I got beat by someone with the greens. And I think they were like 3-star. And it just blew me away. All right, now we're in the fun part. Now we're going to do Baratheon. And we're going to test out my new Varys. Oh, let me check Red God Altar. Hold on. Let's see if I got the ad. No. Okay. I was just talking about how I wish the ad was there more. Okay, so now we're going to do Treacherous. And we are going to use Baratheon. And we're going to test it with a rainbow team. We're going to go with Stannis. We're going to go with Brienne. We're going to go with Varys and Robert. My Varys is 186 of 200. This should be fun. We have 4 Baratheons in here. 4 Baratheons. Okay, let's get this party rolling. Yeah. I think that was the first one on Dead. The first one. Yeah, someone did get the 100 shards from Red God Altar. Someone did get 100 shards. You got promoted to Gold 1. Yeah, I think it's impossible to do without spending gold. But again, you know what? Like, as we were just saying, there's not that much competition in this game. There's not that much competition when you think about it. There's like this is supposed to be a competitive mobile game, and I guess it just matters what you want to use your resources on. Let's try to crack a power-up gem. Okay, beautiful. We get Robert in, and now we get to use Varys. Let's do defense down. Pow, pow. Beautiful. Okay, not a good score, but it's our first time. We'll see what happens. I'm not using Melisandre, so we're going to just play this out as best as we can. I did get a 6-star Stannis, so now we have the ability to get multiple gems broken, multiple power-ups. As you can see right there, that's wonderful. I really hope they fix the issue with Stannis. Yeah. I really enjoyed raids when raids were before the update. That was a part of the game. Yeah, I think that Zynga has bots. I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theory type person, but I do think that they do have bots in this game. I think that they have bots that or people with accounts. I knew that when I went to Scopely in my other game, WWE Champions, they actually had employees with accounts that played the game in high-level alliances, and they competed, got premium resources, and they even spied on, well, because they were in the Discord servers, they would spy on like what people were saying about the game. That's what Scopely did with WWE Champions. Do certain events give dupe legendary gear? It's all random, Justin. It's all random. The gear's all random. The gear is definitely all random. In the beginning, when they would give out 2, it would be the same. It would be 2 of the same. Oh, that was nice. Oh, I think Varys actually triggers... Renea to blow up a gem. Let's see. Hold on. Grants his allies 25% gem crit for 3 turns. Yeah, that's a buff. Holy crap. I didn't even realize that. Varys has just gotten stronger, in my opinion. Varys gives a buff. Brienne gives a buff. I'm liking this team. There's the buff. Does it trigger? Yes, it triggers. And now even more things trigger. But we still got the invisible enemy that we got to deal with. So we got to do that going on right here. I thank you guys for joining the stream. We got 18 wonderful people watching right now. And I am having a good time with you guys talking about my favorite game, Game of Thrones Legends. This is gonna be a buff. So I think it's gonna trigger. No, it didn't trigger. Ooh. Okay. I'll have to take him out. That's fine. Wasted turn. That's fine. Okay, 3 enemies left. 2 enemies left. Pow pow. Get the last one. This is fun. This team is fun. This team is a lot of fun. 65K, that's a good score. Yeah. And if you haven't already, make sure to join my Discord server. We got a lot of good people on the server. It's a lot of fun. And we are learning about the game. We are learning things all the time. Like today, we just learned that someone got 100 barrack shards in the Red God altar. So it can be done. And it's great. Welcome, Rabbit. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, the invisible enemies are going to be fixed. And the defeat message. If you complain to support, they will give you resources. Everyone who's watching, submit a ticket to support and tell them that you use Stannis and it's costing you energy refills, and they will actually send you gold. I got 1,000 gold for this. It is frustrating when you get the lose message, especially when you get a high score. When you get a high score, it's crazy. It is just ridiculous because no one needs to deal with that. Okay, I think this is a good score in this level. Yep, 66K. Beautiful. I'm feeling it. It's a beautiful Thursday night. So I'll show you how to submit a ticket in a second. After I finish this match, I will show you how to submit a ticket. And you just need to... Oh, you want the Dothrakis? You just need to tell them that you're using Stannis and he is costing you a lot of refills for raid and also for your events that you're trying to get legendary gear for, and they will reimburse you. Well, they gave me a lot of gold, 1,000 gold. Here, I'm going to show you how to do it. So, what you do is you click on your avatar. You click on settings. You go to support. Then you click over here. And as you can see right up here, where'd it go? Hold on. There we go. It's right here. I'm using tons of energy refill. My Stannis keeps showing defeat when I win. Would you be kind enough to compensate me until this gets fixed? I believe next patch. Awfully frustrating, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so they gave me 1,000 gold. So go ahead and submit a ticket. Submit a ticket for your account, and you will be happy. Yeah, that's what happens. They need to fix it. But hopefully they don't nerf Stannis because... Oh, how do they group competitors in events? So they group people based on time. The first 50 that enter join a bracket, and then it fills up. And once the bracket fills, they start a new bracket. So that's how they do events, Justin. It's not random. It is just by time. It is when you enter. That is true. That is true. But some of the people in here have Stannis and are having that issue. Therefore, I recommended... Yeah, I mean, they could change him. They could change Stannis and nerf Stannis, which would shake up the meta. It definitely would shake up the meta. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. Let's pop this. We got to create a cascade. There we go. If they change Stannis, I know a lot of people will be pissed off. The game will continue and go on. It's making a lot of money. If you haven't seen my video on the financial status of the game, you will see that the game is doing well financially. I'm loving this rainbow team, man. This is awesome. This rainbow team is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. Okay, so we're gonna kill this blue guy. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. The problem is that it takes so many resources to get these characters. Yeah, hopefully they do that. They should give you a confirm button. Because sometimes I've summoned by mistake. Yeah, he was teased, Thrag. He was teased. Damon was teased that he is coming out. So, we'll find out when. I think they're saving him. I mean, they have to save, like, super popular characters and stagger it over time. Because this company wants to make money. And they want people to slowly invest. And do you have to do anything in particular to get raised leadership to hit prior to Stannis' passive? You can't. You can't. That's just the way it is. You can't do that. They won't let you do that. Let's see. What do we want to trigger here? Let's go for the match right there. Let's pop a vertical. Ooh, this is not a good one. This unfortunately seems like a bad match. I might have to replay this. As you can see, Ray's passive does not trigger. Stannis blows up whatever is on the board. So if I kill an enemy, Ray is not going to create the gems and then Stannis blow them up. It has to be whatever is existing on the board. That is how the move works. See, they were on the board and that got matched. I thought about it initially with Stannis, but that's not how it works. So when I did my testing, yeah, that's just how it is. Let's get two verticals. Let's pop these. Do we want to pop yeah, let's pop these two verticals. Create some more. See, as you can see on that death, it did not blow up those gems. And it still didn't blow up the gems. Let us... What do we want to do? I guess we kill him off with Brienne. Yeah. I mean, this is a lot of fun. This team is fun. I don't even know if I want to play the greens. I have the greens. I don't even know if I want to play them. This team is just too much fun. Okay, buff. There we go. Buff on Brienne, and we'll use single target Robert Baratheon. Robert Baratheon reminds me of Ned. Robert's damage is insane, And he does bonus damage against dragons and beasts, which is super nice. So I'm a big fan of Robert Baratheon. And in my free-to-play, I'm going to give you guys a preview. In my free-to-play guide for 2025, I'm actually recommending the Baratheons to build alongside with ice. Because you can do both. You can do both. You could build ice. You could use your purple summons on Ned and get shards of the Hound and Robert. And then you could use your green summons on Stannis, Melisandre, and Davos, giving you plenty of opportunities to run the Baratheons. Plus, with the Red God Altar, you have the ability to get shards of Stannis and Melisandre once every 3 days. Or twice out of every 3 days. You have a chance. I've gotten the 5 shards many times. So it actually makes the Baratheons a free-to-play choice. And Stannis, I did get a 1.5-star Stannis on my free-to-play account with the green tokens that I got from doing the campaign. And Stannis' lead is so good. It's so good. It is just amazing. His lead is so good with the gem damage. Even if you don't have Renea. It's still so good. Okay, so what do we got to do on this match? I don't like the... I guess I got to go purple and kill this guy off. Oh, it didn't work. My Varys is too weak. Okay, that's fine. We'll do some things. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I'm having a good time with you on this Thursday night. I got 17 awesome people watching right now. We'll use single target Robert Baratheon to take that guy out right there. I think I made the right choice with Varys. Let's see if we could pop this. Trigger that. Nope. Okay. Alright. That's fine. We'll power that and finish this match off. We will finish this match off. There we go. 65K. We're up to number 13. Let's see if we have any heavy hitters in this bracket. Yeah, I would appreciate it if you like the stream and comment on it and subscribe to the channel. That'd be great. Let's see who we got in here. Do I know anyone? I don't think I know anyone in here. Whatever. Like I said, if I lose, I lose. No big deal. I'm just having fun with you guys. I figure this would be a nice way to play events, to just stream them. I used to stream all the time with my other game, WWE Champions. It was a great experience to stream, and I had a lot of fun. Yeah, it's just good. Let's see. What do I want to do in this matchup right now? I guess target. Okay, so just a reminder, if you point, you could target who you want to hit with the power-up. So I'm going to match this purple gem and try to kill both. Okay, that didn't work out. That did not work out. Okay, I'm going to still target him. There we go. That took too many turns. Let's go with single target Robert Baratheon. He's just super efficient. Let's pop this right here. Use some Stannis. Stannis just does the job, man. Stannis and Rey. As long as they don't nerf Stannis, he's gonna be the meta for a while. Let us put defense down right there. try to trigger a power-up, and that match is over. 65K. I am happy with that. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, so we can match red and blue. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cascades. I love me some good cascades in the morning. Okay, so we're going to match this, finish him off, and we move on to the next wave. Okay, let's finish them off with Ray. There we go. Trigger. And we're up to this part. Okay, let's put defense down on the boss. And just like that, over with. Okay. I'm feeling good about this bracket. And if I don't get first, it's not the end of the world. But like you guys were saying, this is like the only competitive part of the game right now. So I can understand if you guys are really excited about the legendary gear. I can understand if you guys are excited about it. At first I was like, oh, it's no big deal. But first of all, I've gotten a lot of legendary gear. And I think I was a little sour when I lost in Rook's Rest in Treacherous. And I think Kingslayer I was able to get in third. I don't remember. Or maybe I got knocked out of Kingslayer and I got Treacherous first. I don't remember, but I think I was a little bit sour. I think I was a little bit sour about that. But I am not anymore. It's just a game. There's so many more priorities in life. It's not worth getting stressed out about a game. I mean, this is supposed to be fun and relaxation for us, which I think it is. And I'm enjoying the community and just playing with some really fun characters. Now, normally I wouldn't trigger that on just one enemy. But I kind of feel like I had to create a cascade. Let's put defense down on him. And there we go. It triggered. I didn't even have to waste a turn. 66K.
Let me ask Mark. He's streaming right now. But I'll ask him because he ordered some, but maybe we'll order a different flavor.
Okay. Let's pop this.
Okay. Are you in Warwick?
I think Winds of Change is going to be Ned, Daenerys, and Cersei, right? Or am I thinking of something else? I don't know. Correct me in chat if I'm wrong. That's good that you have 240, man. That's awesome. That is awesome. Spectacular. Let's pop this right here. Get some... Pop him. Okay, looks like we're in good shape here. Let us take these out with. Let's take them out with Stannis. 63K. Okay, I'm not happy with that. Oh, the epics. I'm sorry. I didn't read that right. I did not read that right. The epics. Yeah, the epics make a big difference, man. It's crazy, though, to think that the epics are harder to get than the legendaries because we have the guaranteed shards for the legendaries, but the epics have a pretty low rate. Let's try to pop this guy. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm loving this rainbow team. I know I said in the past video that the rainbow teams, you don't need a rainbow team, but playing in these events and having playing these events and having all these blue enemies and having Melisandre and another character in there, it's just kind of troublesome. It's troublesome, especially in the harder difficulties. I mean, they're not doing anything against these blue enemies. So I kind of like the ability to just run with it. Let's knock him out. There we go. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. This team is fun. I'm enjoying this team. And it didn't even hit its ceiling yet. Varys is eventually going to get to 200. And I think I'm going to use purple summons on him. I think I'm going to use my purple summons on him. I really do. Let me know what you think of this team. Okay, I don't know what triggered that. I did not touch the game. Okay, I have to... Let me pop this just to leave a gem on the board. The invisible enemy glitch going off again. Yeah, Brienne is there for the match damage and also to try to break some of the gems. Not break some of the gems. Create a buff on Rey. When Renea gets a buff, I'll show you. When Renea gets a buff, she has a 50% chance of triggering a power-up. So a shield is considered a buff, as well as Varys' gem crit. He grants a gem crit for 3 turns. She is Baratheon, and they're Baratheon. So there's 4 Baratheons in here on this team. Yeah, the shield is a buff. So right there, I did not make that match. That was all Brienne. And then Varys can trigger. Let's see if Varys triggers. I'm using Varys' move. Let's see if it triggers the power up. Yep, it did. So I have 2 characters that serve that purpose. And let's take them out with single target Robert. 65k, I'm liking that. Not a good score, but I guess it's okay. Who's this Steven guy? Oh, I'm not worried about that. Okay, let's move on to the next one. I got 15 of you awesome guys watching right now. I thank you guys. This is my second ever stream for Game of Thrones Legends. And it is just a blast. It's one of my passions to just connect with my viewers and people who also love the game and just chat it up, because there's nothing like it. It's what makes mobile gaming real fun. Wow, just lots of things happening there. Hi, Afjal. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Okay, there we go. Single target Robert Baratheon. I am really digging this team. I could take Brienne to 300 too. Yeah, it does make it easier. Yeah, Red Snow is amazing. He is a lot of fun. Okay, let's try to trigger the power-up gem with Brienne. Beautiful. Okay, and then do we want to use Stannis? No, we'll use Renea. Okay. Treacherous is done. 1.3. I can improve upon it if I need to. Let us do Kingslayer. Okay, we got that match right there. Yeah, Red Snow is just so underrated. He is super underrated. Let's use Red. I think my Stannis could not take him out. Let's match that out. Create some power-ups. He's a little beefy. This guy's a little beefy. Okay. I think I have to trigger it. Oh, he didn't take him out. This is a bad match. This is a bad match. Yeah, Red John could do some wonderful things. He's on my dragon team. But even in just regular events, he's just, I mean, on the regular ice team, he's just superb. He's just superb. This looks like a restart. I think I have to restart this. Let's concede. Okay, let's start it over. Hope for a better battle. Do we have a better one here? Let's make this power up gem. Okay, I'm happy with that start. Boom, boom. That's a better start. That's the thing that you have to do with these teams is you have to replay it till you get a good start. What do we want to match? I think we want to get Renea's going. We got the invisible enemy glitch. And that didn't trigger it. That's 2 turns. Wow. Okay. Okay, gotta use it. Let's use Renea. Oh, man. They're killing me. All right, let's use Stannis. I gotta try to get through it with the least amount of turns. Okay, here's the deal. We're going to try to take out one of these guys. Beautiful. See, that's why sometimes you got to take gambles. That was a 65K. That was a nice one. I'm digging this team. I'm feeling it. I am feeling it. Chat, let me know if you're feeling it. I am feeling this team. Yeah, it's good. It's good, man. The energy refills, especially when I used to power farm. I used to power farm a lot, and the energy refills are just wonderful, especially if you have social plans or things going on. It's just nice to get it done. Let's use single target Robert Baratheon to take him out. Now, as I mentioned in my future free-to-play video that is coming out, I believe this week, I am recommending the Baratheons as a free-to-play option, and I am super confident that that is going to be a good choice. 67K. That's like the greens level. Man, this rainbow team is killing it. This is fun. Okay, what do we got to do here? Let's try to take him out. We got to use the special. Okay, we're going to use this, trigger a power-up, and then use it on someone else. Hopefully that'll kill them. Okay, it doesn't. It weakens them. Okay. Let's create a vertical to try to kill that red guy off. Okay, that did. Okay, that worked out. Okay, we're going to try to trigger a power-up with Brienne. It's a 50% shot. Okay, it did not trigger. I think we have to use Renea. And go for more fill-ups. Okay. Now more are on the board. What do we want to do here? I kind of don't want to go Stannis right away. Let's take out this guy with Robert. Break some gems. Okay. Now I feel like using Stannis. Okay. There we go. I'm feeling good about this team. Okay. Now let's put off defense down and try to trigger a power-up with Varys. He did not trigger it. Okay. That is unfortunate. Now I am going to pop that. Okay, that worked out well. 64K. Okay, I can improve upon these scores. I feel like I can improve upon these scores. But Kingslayer, you only need to get in third place. Let's move this here to try to get a... No, we didn't get it. Okay. Let's go for this enemy right here. The boxes do get in your way in this event. Yeah, this is probably going to be a redo. I guess we'll go fire. Oh man, this is a bad one. Okay, I'll get both. I'll get both of them gone. Yeah. Okay, single target, Robert. There we go. Let's try to trigger a power-up gem. Do we? 50%. It's not happening. This 50% chance is not happening. I think they beefed up the guys. Comment below and let me know if you think they're beefier. I think they're beefier. I think every event they're making their guys stronger. Okay, now we have the glitch. Let's try to use Varys to trigger a power-up gem. And no, he doesn't trigger it. I guess we're using blue. Okay. Invisible enemy glitch. Let's go there. Beautiful. Take him out with Robert. 62K, that's a horrible score. That is going to have to be replayed. What do we got here? I think 4-star is safe. Undead. I think 4-star is pretty safe because they did mention in one of the patches that they will be rebalancing characters. Which means that any character or team, they did say faction bonuses too, can be rebalanced. So I do believe the greens are on the chopping block. They're probably going to let people use them for a little while. And then I think they're going to nerf the greens. So I am just going to keep them at 4-star and naturally get Aegon and Sunfire up from the event. Because I do think they are going to nerf the greens, unfortunately. I do think that is going to happen. I definitely think that's going to happen. Let's try to trigger. No trigger. See, if I blow that up, it's not going to help me much. So let's just... Okay, there we go. I think 4-star is safe, Undead. I think you'd be safe with a 4-star. That way you're not over-investing. Get them to 200, they're good enough. Good enough to get you where you want to go. Because some of these guys are going for 7-star Stannis. And I'm like, geez, man. Like, I get it. You want to dominate. But think about what happens to all those resources after you get your 7-star Stannis and they nerf him. And nobody is safe. Nobody is safe now. So anything is possible. We're going to get this guy off the board. Oh, that almost didn't work. I think they're making them beefier. I think they're making them beefier. These guys. I don't remember them taking that much of a hit. Yeah, I'm just gonna waste a turn. This one looks like a replay. Caitlyn's ice skill doesn't trigger when she is on the defensive team. Oh. Yeah, I guess they are. Why didn't that hit him? Okay, let's try to trigger this. Okay, he's been scouted. I think I have to waste a move on him. Let's see if that paid off. Let's see if anyone filled. No. Let's see if this triggers. There we go. What do we got here? We could get Stannis going. Bam. Do some defense down. And Robert takes him out. Okay, I'm loving Stannis. I'm loving this team. You just need to play it more. I will have to replay this if I don't get top 3. I don't care if I get first. I used to care, but I don't care anymore. It's not worth it. There are going to be bigger spenders in the game. So I just realized you just got to do your best and get lucky with brackets. I don't think this is going to kill him off. No, it didn't. Time to use Varys. Oh, man. These guys are tanky. Good Lord. Okay. Let's pop this. Trigger. Okay. Let's see if this triggers. I don't want to use 2 moves on this one guy. Oh, that didn't trigger. Okay. I guess I'm using it. And it still didn't take him out? Good Lord. They are making them beefier every event, I swear. I mean, everyone has to face the same thing. So if they're making these enemies tougher for one person, everyone will face that situation. But I feel like what they're doing is they're making it so that you can't dominate. Like, you can't take them out so easily. Because if you can, then no one's going to want to spend on more stars and more levels. So I think they're increasing the difficulty. If you do, like, Rook's Rest, the event when they first started off, the difficulty was too high. Samwell or Caitlyn for raid/assault. Definitely Caitlyn for an ice team, Binterbook. I mean, I need to know your team. In order to give you more information. But if you're using an ice team, then definitely Caitlyn. You're hoping to get Tormund up to 3-4-star this event. He's your weakest link in your team. Yeah, Tormund is super solid. Super solid. Ice team with Ned as leader. You could build an ice. Do you have purple summons? Because I think the Ned-Caitlyn duo is going to be available in purple summons. I think so. I think it might even be tomorrow. But you can get away with an ice team without Caitlyn. You don't need Caitlyn. Caitlyn is a luxury. Okay, we're just going to pop this. I think I'm getting a little frustrated with how beefy these enemies are. My team is not... I mean, 64K is a good score, but they just seem beefy. And I feel like my team is getting better. I feel like I made a good team. I feel like this team is solid. Let's pop this guy out. I definitely want to keep working on it. I think you guys are right. I think event teams are where it's at. If you join our Discord server, Binterbook, my link is in the description. You should be able to post your roster, and I could give you better advice. Yeah, I think they keep making the enemies beefier and beefier because I'm getting stronger every week. I'm getting stronger every week, and it just seems more challenging. Let's try to trigger this, and let's scout him. Okay, it didn't trigger. And let us pop the reds to green, to green. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. 68K. Wow. I don't know how I did that. Because I broke the crates? How did I get 68K on that? That's insane. Good Lord, this team is fun. Oh my. My, oh my. This is a fun team. Let's pop this into that, feeling good. I am feeling good. Yeah, that was a good score. I'm loving this team, and I didn't even hit the ceiling. Robert can go to 300. He's at 220. He can go to 300. Stannis can go to 300. Stannis could go to 300. And 68, good old free city score. Yeah, that was a perfect run. What do I do here? Do I kill the... Can I even kill him? Do I match? I don't know if this kills him. They're pretty beefy, so I have to think this over. Who's the weakest? But my Varys is too weak. I'm just gonna hit straight up the middle and pray. Okay, that didn't work. Let's finish him off and pop that. Boom. Okay, we got to kill. There we go. Man, I think this is going to be a good score. It's not going to be 68K. 64.9. Okay, I'll take it. See, a lot of red enemies in this one, which makes Melisandre kind of dead weight. It makes her dead weight, in my opinion, because you don't really do that much damage. I guess I'm gonna pop that. Create some power-up gems, good old power-up gems. Yeah, I was thinking about it, and I actually don't think it's gonna work with creating the characters as the... I mean, in Battle of the Bastards, it definitely helps because you have a lot of AoE characters, but I realized the greens are meta, and once I went after the greens, I just decided not to even bother. So I kind of abandoned that strategy. But in Battle of the Bastards, the event characters will definitely get you a good score. I just think this team is too lethal. They do everything. Let's tackle him with single target Robert. Okay, there's no enemies on the board. Let's try to trigger the next wave with Brienne. I know sometimes that works. Let's try with Varys to get past the invisible enemy. Okay, we can't. Okay. We're just going to go here. Yeah, that's true. Okay, 63, that's not a good score. I don't know how I got that 68K. That was crazy. My greens team is like level 50. They're not very strong right now. You know, I was thinking about it, and this week I wanted to stream, and for my stream, I wanted to use Varys. I wanted to use Varys on this team for this very reason. So I am living my dream. I am living my dream. Let's move this and try to no. Okay. Let's just go up here, straight up the middle. Yeah, they're beefier. They're beefier. Who am I gonna take out? Let's try to take this guy out. There we go. Both gone. They're level 50, Casey. I'm going to build up the greens more. I'm going to build them to 200. And then I'm going to stop. I will get Aegon, and I will get Aegon, and I will get Sunfire higher naturally for free over time. But are you kidding me? Man, oh man. They are the meta. Let's take this guy out. Okay. Beautiful. Bam. Oh, I should have triggered Varys. Scout. Okay, let's pop this. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And Robert for the finish. 62. That one's a bad score. Ooh. Good thing Kingslayer gives you legendary gear for top 3, although it's not that big of a deal anymore. Okay, I'm going to match this blue into red. And remember, that triggers because I created it before the gem. Okay. Now I am going to create a target that'll blow up. There we go. Kind of worked out. Now I got almost everyone filled up. And I got a little glitchy gem. This is why I don't like Melisandre. Because I have 2 strong blues. Okay, that didn't trigger. That is why I don't like Melisandre. I think I need to waste a turn. Yep, I think I did. I think I did need to do that. Okay, that works out well because now I'll use Robert. Single target Robert. Let's scout. Let's scout this guy. Let's try to trigger a power up. Okay, missed. Okay, bam. There we go. That was good. 66K. That's awesome, Casey. That's awesome. Yeah, the greens are super powerful, and in Rook's Rest, they dominate. Look at this. 22 energy refills. This is wonderful, man. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. I also noticed what I like in this event is that the energy cost is a lot less. The egg event is the most annoying event because the energy cost is so high per level. We don't have anything to match on that side. That's a little frustrating. Let's match that up there. And let's go for the power up and take him out. Oh, he's too beefy. This is not going to be a good one. This is not going to be a good one. Okay. We're probably going to have to replay this. And so far from what I'm hearing, I have a greens video coming out tomorrow. That's why I got them to level 50. They're going to nerf them. They're definitely going to nerf the greens. The greens are too dominant. They will be nerfed. But I got them to 4-star for the time being. I got them to 4-star. Let's scout the leader. Let's try to trigger a power-up gem. Let's do Stannis. And let's try to kill the leader. There we go. Oh, man, that was nice. That's why I love Robert. 62K, horrible score. But I feel like they're getting beefier. Maybe everyone else will get worse scores. Yeah. Let's go for this guy. Take him out. 164 life left. That's a shame. But that's what happens. Comment below and let me know if you think they're making them stronger. I really think they are. Let us try to trigger this. Nope. Okay. There we go. He's gone. I think they're going to play around with the mechanic, if anything. They just buffed the greens, and they're probably going to say that I don't know. I think they're going to give people time to play with their toys. Like, when they introduce characters, it's their shiny new toy. But, yeah, they're either going to make someone more powerful. They might even bring the blacks in the game. And make them even more powerful. I don't know. We'll find out. I think we got a good year ahead of us. Yeah, these guys are really beefy. There we go. Good move right there. A lot of cascades going. I didn't hit the ceiling. Ooh, they got wiped. Looks like I gotta use a move for the invisible enemy glitch. I should write another ticket to support. Single target Robert to finish things off right there. The interesting thing is when they do their rebalancing changes, there might be buffs to characters that you have. There might be buffs. So you might get characters that you normally wouldn't use, but now all of a sudden you're going to use them, which is nice. Let's try to do some damage over here. Beautiful. This looks good. I'm liking this. That should have triggered a power up. Okay, we'll wait for the next one. Got some good things going on. Brianna gets stronger. That'll be good for match damage. Yeah, that's kind. But you know what, Casey? When you're playing a game for the first time, and you don't know the game, you are bound to make mistakes. I've made like 4 accounts in this game, which is kind of crazy. And every time I make a new account, I learn from my previous mistakes. So you're bound to make mistakes, but as long as you can recover from the mistakes, that's what matters. That was nice. 65-9. I like that. Look at this. And we're going to finish this off without having to use another energy refill. This is great. What do we want to do here? Let's match the 4. Yes. The great part about this game is there's so many Game of Thrones characters that they can add, that they should add, and that they will add. I was just going to say the Mountain. And Oberyn Martell would be amazing. I would love to play as Oberyn. They have a lot of big money names. I mean, Damon, they're going to release. He was leaked, so he's going to be released. A lot of characters. Even, like, zombified Mountain might be interesting. They still got the Night King. Night King will be coming out. Let us use Renea. And I think we have to use... Let's put defense down on him and use Stannis. Okay, that didn't work out how I wanted it to. Merry Christmas to you, zombies on YouTube. Welcome to the stream. Let us use single target Robert Baratheon on him. Yeah. I think it's going to be interesting. I think when they add variants, because we have how many Jon Snows in this game? What do we have? 3 Jon Snows? It's going to be really interesting when they add the variants. What do we want to do here? What do we want to do here? Let's try to kill that guy. Beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Yeah, Brotherhood Hound. Yep. A lot of variants they could do. Okay, so I'm not doing that great in Kingslayer, but I'm having fun. Oh, yeah, my man Jamie with the gold hand. With the gold hand. Do I wish the dragon summons were better to use? Do you mean the dragons when you earn the Valerian shards or the dragon stone? Cersei Queen would be good. Oh, shame Cersei. Yeah, that'd be interesting. There's just so much they could do. What a great show. They could do so much. Let's try to knock this guy out. I don't like that guy. Oh, that's why I don't like that guy. He's too beefy. We don't have many options here. This looks like it's going to be a reset. This one looks like it's going to be a reset. The dragons get better after at 6 stars and above. That's okay, Undead. That's okay. Do I have to use Stannis' move right now? Let's try Varys. Let's try to trigger a power-up. No, that didn't work. Okay. I am going to waste a turn. This was already a do-over. So, this one I will be doing over. Okay, I tried to target him with Robert. Wow. That guy took a beating. Let's try to get to past the invisible enemy right now. That didn't work. Oh, it did work. Okay. Defense down into Stannis. No. No power-ups on the board. Let us create a power-up. Yeah, that would be nice. They have so much they could work with. It's crazy how much they could work with. And then the new Game of Thrones show is coming out. So that should be fun. And then I don't even know what it's called. I forgot what it's called, but the new Game of Thrones show. So they got a lot to work with. They just got to keep us happy. Okay, what are we on? I think we're almost 61K. That is horrible. I'm redoing that right now. Nah, I'll do 20 and then I'll redo 19. That was awful. I got plenty of energy. So I don't mind. This one looks more promising this level. Yeah, Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. Yeah. This franchise is just too good. It's just too much fun. I almost bought Ned Stark's replica sword. There was a website called Valerian Steel. I think it was called Valerian Steel, and they sold replica items. Oh, that triggered. Interesting. Okay, that got me past the invisible enemy. Beautiful. Okay, Ramsay, we're going to take you out. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Let's use single target Ned. No. We're going to use Varys first. Varys. Renea. Robert. I think I got a good score on that one. 65,888. Yep. I like that. Let's look at our bracket. Who is in our bracket? Do I know any of these guys? I don't notice any of these guys. I think I'm in a good bracket. I don't see anyone from the big name alliances. I think I'm in a good bracket. I have a horrible score, but I'm in a good bracket. Let's do number 19 over, because that is not good. Okay. What do we got here? I got a double match ready. And let us move this over, create some power-up gems. Oh, this is going to be good. Take him out. Love my Robert. I'm getting close to leveling up his skill again. If I get some special things. Let's try to trigger. Ooh, they're just so beefy. Good Lord, man. Do you guys see how low my score is? That is crazy. Okay, that triggered. That saved me a turn. Now invisible enemy. Brienne, get through invisible enemy. Beautiful. I think we're going to finish this off nicely. I'm going to use Stannis' move because there's some red on the board. And then I'm going to use Robert to finish it off. Okay, improvement. Let's see what else we have. The 62 I don't like. I can't believe I got 68,000. That's crazy. Let's do this one over. This one's not a good one. Okay. Let's focus. What can we do? We can match. I'm going to create the power up. Then I'm going to blow up the power up to create more power ups. To blow up. Oh, that should have triggered. I think that should have triggered. But it didn't. Okay, I don't know what triggered that. That was not me. Okay, now I'm going to try to trigger. It didn't trigger. Okay. Do I waste it? What am I blowing up? I think I have to use it. Yep. I have to waste a turn. Yep. Okay. What do we got here? 6 enemies. Let's go defense down. And, ooh, look at that. That was triggered right off of Varys. Very nice. That was triggered right off of Varys. I thank you guys for joining me on this stream on this wonderful Thursday night. It is a lot of fun. Doing my second stream of Game of Thrones Legends. And we are just having fun here. 64K, there we go. Beefed up. 1290. I'm feeling good about that. I am going to call this, guys, a stream. I hope you guys have a good night, day, wherever you are located. I am going to work on this team more. Varys is at 186, so he has not hit his full potential. I think I'm going to be using my purple summons on Varys to get him to 5 stars for level 250. I do like this team. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for joining me on this stream. I really enjoyed chatting with you all, and I hope you have a great event. And I have some good videos coming up in the pipeline, so subscribe if you haven't already. We got the ultimate free-to-play guide coming this week, as well as the Greens video. I think the Greens video is coming out tomorrow. I will talk to you all next time. Take care.